No, give me no wife. Everything wrong. When the white man save me from white man oppression, no, give me no white God. Mm-hmm. Will the white God save me from white man oppression? That's yes, lovely people. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody is having a fantabulous night. Yeah. Here I am. Me say AG. Hold on, let me change this. Got this supposed to change on. So yeah. Miss God say AG forward like a shark. And a piece or something. Oh my God, AG, you're all kind of do your bad, but me not say nothing because you divorced me for card, so me not say nothing. Make sure do your bad same way so. Make sure do your bad same way. I'm not saying a word. Me say me just come out of work, you know. Just come out, and as I'm walking out, I'm turning on the live. Because me know say una gonna look for me. Oh, you can't do him no wrong. Me know. Everything you do to him say him alright with it. When me buy me for go back at work, but you know easy AG. AG allow me. Allow me. But me for go back. I wouldn't even go back if them a pay me. Trust me. Mm-mm-mm. You know tired? Tired like one from morning me dey work. I'm here say. I try to finish up everything. I try to finish up everything. So that we can go home in time. I'm say boy. Look by the time I left work. I'm not getting no overtime. Oh. So AG, I'm here trying to rock my boogies to go home. Cause how you feeling? I hope you're feeling better. You look like you're feeling better, man. You look like you're feeling better. Cause you come out strong for me tonight. But welcome into the live, people. Coming. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some red flags tonight. We're gonna talk about some red flags that people ignore. Cause you don't know how people ignore red flags, right? Yeah. I could say that we are all guilty of ignoring red flags. Sometimes red flags them appear right at the beginning of the relationship, you know, and we don't have no excuse because they weren't hidden. They're right there in our face. And other times, people hide their red flags for months or even years. And by the time them start showing the red flags, you are head deep in a relationship with them. And that time you feel as though there's no way for you to get out. You can't leave because you have invested too much. One thing I gotta say to everybody, there is no price for your peace of mind. You cannot put a price on your peace of mind. There is never too much that is invested in a relationship that cannot be called a loss. Just call it a loss and move on. Watch out now. AG says she's there, so can you feel better? Ah, when you go and rub me out tonight, brother. My God, what me do now? I will overtime if you come deliver me. At 8 o'clock at night now, overtime in bed fast asleep. All day I work. Something about me need deliverance. Somebody need to come deliver me. As kind of AG now treat me right. I went, Joe, there, Joe. Joe, where never come deliver me? Yes, guys. Sorry, I thought I cannot eat the apple here. If I never eat the apple, I forget the sugar in my system. I born to faint when I care. That's how hungry I be. Been on my feet all day. Watch out. I bet them block off the road. Watch out. Look all on the people. Let me see if I block the road off. We can't bother turn back tonight, you know. Okay. Okay. Somebody made a path through it and I'm going to take it. So anyway, guys, so I'm talking tonight about some red flags that we ignore. And a lot of us are good at ignoring red flags. Yeah? It look like Mel go and rock to rescue me, but there's no rock, no hiding place for me. No hiding place for me, my love. It looks so true. No hiding place. No rock for rescue me. You're a mess. I can't with you. But that is so true. Let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you what this about relationships. I know you can ask me. Let me tell you. It don't take long for a person to recognize whether or not their partner is invested in the relationship. It don't take long for you to find out. Because no matter how a person is going to pretend, the red flags cannot hide. You hear me tell you now? It is us who choose to ignore the red flags. Joe, what's up? Joe, say me a call you to come rescue me from Kad and AG. Me a call you to come rescue me from them. Because you told them I go on bad with me. Really, really bad. But see me here, I'm glad you come. Now I get my back at you. Yes, guys, so what I say about the red flag then? We say we are the ones who like to ignore red flags because no matter how somebody try to pretend, them can't pretend forever and then can't pretend 24 hours a day. What I think is becoming the problem is that people do not want to start over. People do not want to change relationship because once upon a time, people didn't pay too much mind about you changing relationship. They'll rationalize it by saying, well, there's got to be a reason why this person has. You just hear me, I call you. Me tell you something. There is no way a person can pretend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 4 weeks a month, 12 months a year. There is no way. There is going to be a time when this person is going to show their true colors. Now, will it come out blatantly at once? Maybe not, but it will come out bit by bit. Now, what are you going to do when somebody starts showing their true colors? What I have found is that we try to rationalize it. We try to rationalize it. I was watching a thing a few days ago, and the man bought his food, and the wife bought whatever she wanted. And the wife, when they sat at the table, the wife took out some of the food out of the husband's plate. And you want to hear how the man are going. You want to hear how the man are going because my wife must say, what's my piece of chicken and fries are sitting like this? Now you tell me now, if you marry to a man and the two of go eat and you want to taste some half of him plate and him create a scene like that, why you would have gone with him? Me not go there. Me not go, me left it right there. Me left it right there for done me done. Because that is showing you clearly. So if I saw the man behave in a public, can you imagine how him treat her in a private? Can you imagine how he treats her in private? So the red flags are there. But how we like to ignore them. They know what's wrong with us. A lot of people I know don't want to change relationships because people are going to say, oh, you have high body count. People are going to say, oh, nobody no wants you. People are going to say all kind of things. And too many of us live for what people will say. You have to reach a state of I don't give a damn. You understand? Because everybody have their own life to live and everybody have their own day to die. The amazing M&G. What's up? What is up? M&G say who the person from the background picture. What I mean about who the person from the background picture? Me not use somebody picture, my love. Only mine. Only mine, my love. You understand? Only my picture. No, Joe, I didn't watch one something. There's somebody post one something which part them take a one couple of one restaurant and the wife takes it now for the man plate. I'm saying, I don't know if them that jokes or jokes or I don't know. But me say, if in a real life that happened, where you take it off of your husband plate and your husband for when go on so like a old nigga, do the man cuss and carry on. Where the man cuss and carry on. I said, no, sir. I could not ever avoid that because to me, when I hear about relationships and wife and husband, you're not supposed to be loving. You're supposed to be happy to share with your partner. You're supposed to be happy to share your experiences, talk to your partner. Little food. You should not be happy to share a piece of chicken or 2 rice grain with your partner. That's not supposed to cause you feel I create no big scene and I say, no, sir. The amazing M&G is here in the house. You know, cook yet M&G, maybe I'm gonna make porridge, I'm gonna make soup or something nice and sweet and show up coming at the night. Yeah. And we are gonna make for dinner, you must feel like I want some pumpkin. I want butternut squash at the house, but me not cook tea this hours of the night. I'm very sorry. But they have somebody to cook it for me. God know me I eat the piece of pumpkin with the butter, but uh-uh. Me nah have no time for that right now. Uh-uh. Not at all. Not at all. I know say M&J cook something nice and sweet in the night, yeah. M&J, you cannot find the he sheep yet. That's somebody must see that they eat sheep a long time. Lord have mercy. Somebody put him on them plate. I eat him long time. You know why people have to be so curly? I don't want to leave people things alone. And when you see them interfere with your things now, I you do them something your ear say you're wicked, your ear say you're bad, your ear say you should do that. But them feel learn to see people things and leave it alone. It don't concern you, it don't belong to you, leave it alone. Yes, sister M&G. I mean that picture there. You take that picture there at Walmart in 2019, just for COVID. I take that picture there. And it really showed me how them chinky chinky. It really showed me how them. That picture there look like my daddy really bad. That's the female version of my daddy right there. Right there. That's the female version of my daddy. Yes, hello. Thank you, my darling. Thank you very much, my sweetheart. Oh boy. So this morning, I'm saying, I was like, Jeremy, so the jet lag was still have some from jet lag, you know. Because we no rest from last week, you know, people, we no rest, you know. When I say, we wake up 3 o'clock, when I think so, we wake up 3 o'clock, because we never sleep last week, Tuesday night. We never sleep, I'm really busy, I put this together, put that together, put this together, whatever. And we left early Wednesday morning, we left my house Wednesday morning, 3:30. I left my house at the flight was 6 o'clock. I left my house 3:30. And we bus up. I'm a desk up. I'm up and down all night with the night. I'm do some Thursday morning again, all day. And Thursday night, I do so again. And Friday, we do so all day. And Friday night, we do so again. And Saturday, we do so all day. And Saturday night, we do so again. And Sunday morning, we never on a flight. Up drive at airport, the back on a flight, 8 o'clock in the morning. Come back, me never reach back home until in the 6:30 hours yesterday, yes, Sunday evening. What you do there? You want to cook a whole heap of food now. Me not cook nothing, Joe. Joe, me not cooking a thing. Me going straight home. Me I go take a shower, brush my teeth, and go see. I have a couple of things to do. I go see how much we can get done tonight, and then go on my bed. Wake up tomorrow morning, I have to go back to work, and I work, and I have quite a few things to do. Mm-hmm. You hear so them sell the sheep. You see how crosses them. Thief your sheep and sell and take it go sell it. They say the money what they make for the sheep, you see, whatever they buy with it should run them belly. These people are just so disgusting. Yeah, because you know, small community, I bet you somebody see somebody with the sheep. Because you can't walk with sheep. People sheep and walk with sheep, and nobody not see you with the sheep. At Jamaica that. Somebody maybe hear the sheep a ball. Yeah. Then thief human sheep and take it go sell it. And it not belongs to them. Or you have one coconut, you can make all in one. With some caramel dumpling and banana. Lord, that's good. Could I eat all 2 green banana right now with the flash out? So I could eat 2 green banana right now with the flash out. But I get green banana from tomorrow. I go up on the road and go past the Caribbean store. Maybe buy 2 green banana because that's the only place we can find 2 green banana. Yeah, eat 2 green banana with some flash out. Yeah, me say no matter how rich we get, we definitely are going to eat flash out all the time. I love him, man. I love him, mackerel bad. Yeah, I love tin mackerel really bad. Oh my God. Yeah. Let me love about sleep, because I don't like sleep. Actually, you know. Actually, sometimes I feel like sometimes I sleep, I have things to do and I go sleep, I feel like I sleep myself. Actually, man. But sometimes I have to sleep. Sometimes I have to sleep, Joe, man. I can't stay up all day long, you know. I stay up sometimes. I say this morning I woke up and the phone wake me up this morning. This morning when the phone wake me up 4 o'clock this morning, I not even realize I'm drop back asleep. I don't realize I'm drop back asleep, you know. I know the phone wake me up 4 o'clock. And lo and behold, I drop back asleep. When I wake up, 5 minutes, because normally I sleep with the light on. And last night, I sleep in the dark. Last night, I sleep in the dark. That was the biggest mistake. Because I sleep in the dark last night. So when I wake up 4 o'clock, I still feel sleepy because it's dark. So I just lay down back. When I wake up, no, almost 6 o'clock. I say, Jesus, me at work. I can't even read the Bible. Let me just run, go bed and grab up my stuff them and dash out of the house. I say, I have to hurry up and dash out of the house to reach work in time. So I didn't get to read the Bible this morning, but no one myself tomorrow morning. The banana them young, my co-worker give me a nice and a banana today. Oh, look at that. At Jamaica, you can get them the luxury there. Somebody give you and a banana, somebody give you one piece of yam. Somebody give you. Yes, sir? Yes, sir? When the wait for somebody figure you sitting, you're clock. Look at that, you're wait for. Nothing funny now. Not a soul now give you nothing, brother. Nobody giving you anything. You better have your money to buy it. You better have your money to buy it, or else dog name your breakfast, lunch, and supper. Trust and believe me. No, give me no white gun. My banana them young. Okay. Go see you this morning around. Mr. Joseph, you should have seen me this morning. But they already have my uniform them Me already have my uniform spread out on the chair. So all me had to do was jump up, run go bed, get myself together. Me never had time to put on no makeup, no nothing. Me just dash out. As you see, once you see 7:15 coming up, man, I better dey on the road, because if I am not on the road and the school bus them start come, we can't forget about reaching our work on time. Now go reach on time. What you say? What you say? But seriously, when you got a whole mango tree, what? What? What can I say? Let me get one whole mango tree. I talk about the mango me that eat last night. That mango was so good. I cut up one this morning and carry a work with me now. I'm not gonna eat any tonight. I promise myself. Me I lose some couple of inches. I feel proud of myself. Mm? Me get a whole mango tree offer to me in Miami. Ay! Yes, with your man. I don't think your sister will cook this time of the night. Already soon 9 o'clock. We couldn't put butterfly this hours of the night, no sir. Me not put no pot of fire, me love. As much as me love me belly. Cause we meet that the food and on hours a night, Me can't go wake up. Me can't go sleep. Me dey go sleep I say me have to exercise control. Yeah. Me have to exercise control, me love. No. Not going to. We're not going to cook tonight. I'm sorry. I'm going to have my suitcase them figure sort out. I'm at the house dark. Yeah. No cooking tonight, my love. I am going to continue talking to you all. Only light upstairs left on. Yeah, I'm gonna continue talking with you all. And then, while I'm talking to you all, I'm going to be doing what I am doing, what I have to do. Yeah. Joseph, not easy, Joseph, I cannot with you. Joseph, so if you just go and eat the mango, the man I worry stress out myself about nothing. Like seriously, Joseph. Me have some last night. Me did buy some food to my daughter, and it did include some coleslaw. She don't like coleslaw because she only want like the chicken strips and something. So I'm gonna eat the coleslaw and call it a night. Cause she not gonna dash my little money when me use buy this food after that. Oh, that you do? When you cook, you sit up. Then when you sit up, man, you're gonna end up being late to go to bed. No, sir. I'm going to eat this coleslaw, and then that's it for the night. I'm not eating anything else. But anyway, we are talking about red flags and how we can identify them. And why it is that so many of us, even after we identify them, we refuse to take action. Nowadays, people call everything red flag. If you have a child and you and the child father break up, people are called that red flag. So if somebody else meets you and find you to be desirous, people are saying because you have one pitney already and you did not keep that relationship, that means that is a red flag. And when people do that and put those labels on people and classify you as a red flag just because you have a child and you and the father break up, it makes it difficult for people. And people don't want to leave relationships because they don't want to be classified in those categories. Yeah. Ben Joseph, by the time M and G finish cook, and remember say at 7:30 for she now, we know. You know, remember so she 1 hour behind me now. And it's 7:30 for her, no one at 8:30 for me. At 8:30 for me, so I'm not gonna cook nothing this time of night. You understand? She can go cook. She can go cook. It might not be late for her, she might take an hour and a half to cook. So she might finish cooking around this time. But not me. Hold on the people, me I talk to you now. I may eat little coleslaw, but you know how the coleslaw is so crunchy. And I don't want to be disrespectful. All right, see me here now. I'm finished with that and I'm good to go. So make we go and talk. See what is up. Where is spider they come from? If my feet never see that the spider, they will run through and ball. Who's that the spider? Alright, make us sit down and talk. Don't give me no white, God. Alright, so I'm gonna leave the chat until Andrea coming on. I know so Sister Andrea was on her way. Sister Andrea, what's up? How you been? What's going on with you, my love? right there. So just like that. Just like that. Oh no, you I cannot with you, no card. I cannot with you. You are used to it to hear me I snap my mouth. But me not snap my mouth, man. Yes, me not snap my mouth. Because when me eat the coleslaw, I may eat one peach and that's it. Andrea, how was your day? How was your Tuesday, my love? Happy Tuesday to you, Andrea. Good to see you. Yeah, so, oh Lord. Trevor, Joseph, Joseph, Mister, me that listen for you, you know. Me that listen for you, Mister. Oh God, people don't see what Joseph I rub me out. Mm. Me laugh to me out of my bun, man. Really, Joseph? Like seriously? To me say me not none else and then me say me I eat one piece. Joseph said Trevor when you could top this. And Joseph love me. Mm. I cannot with you, Joseph. If me not done with you sitting funny. Mm. If me not done with Joseph, God come. Joseph, me done with you. Lord Jesus. God say, this is like, so me I hide behind the scenes. Me have to hide from my brother. You look what Joseph I do me. You really want me to show my face? With what Joseph I do to me? No, sir. Uh-uh. Me have to hide from you. Oh my God. Joseph not easy. Aye, sir. All right, Joseph. Well, me know fish. Me know for a fact. Say me don't eat for the night. That me know for a fact. Say me not going to eat anything else for the night. What do I do is fix myself together and go straight to my bed. Aye, sir. Joseph, that really tickle me, you know. Aye, sir. Well, God going God going come tonight. I bet he will, huh? I bet he will come tonight. Mm. Aye, sir. Not easy at all. Not easy. But anyway, my dear sir, we will hear your mouth whenever you're eating. Just say, oh yeah, run up your mouth. Oh yeah? You think I'm not serious? Me seriously not talk to you, Joseph. Me serious. Mm-mm. That's you too much. Me cannot handle you. But me serious, man. Me don't eat for the night. I'm not gonna hear my mouth. Excuse me. I'm not gonna hear my mouth going nothing. Don't eat for the night. Me I talk about the red flag them we're not ignore in our relationships. And while y'all ignoring those red flags, and a lot of people, are ignoring the red flag because they are hoping that their partner would change, hoping that their partner would start doing better. And in so doing, in all that hoping that your partner will change, you are going to find that you yourself are transformed, subtly transformed, because you want to make yourself so perfect for this partner that you abandon any pre-existing expectations that you would have had for your partner. When you realize that this partner is never going to adhere to them, this partner is never going to be respectful, then you start to modify. So if you say, for example, I do not want to be with a man who say you don't want to be with a man who smokes. Let's just say that for argument's sake, right? And then you are with this person, and they could be pretending that they don't smoke because they want to woo you, win you, and everything. Once they have you in their claws, then you're gonna see how they're gonna start coming out like, some feel like I'm gonna went try one cigarette. And they try to convince you that they just want to try one cigarette. We want to try to see how it feel like to smoke one cigarette. And even though you were determined that you do not want anybody who smokes, you start slowly and slowly, they start chipping away at your reservations, and slowly you start giving it up. Because you might say to him, say, all right, then try it for the one time. Try it for the one time. And him tried for the one time. And you think he's going to be finished with it at that time. A week later, he want to try it again. And him going to say to you, how come you allowed him to try it the first time? So the first time and this time, I don't know difference. There's no difference. Everyone know. Mr. Card, I have no privacy. None whatsoever. Everybody know my business, and them no ram to call me out, You see, the one Joseph is alright. Them no ram to call me out, brother. Call me right on out. Oh my God. Yeah, so the next yes, God. So the next thing now, when you start to say you don't want him to be smoking, he's going to always use the first instance where you said it was okay. And pretty soon, when he starts to smoke frequently, I don't know, for me make him do it one time is okay. Me did say it's okay. Same thing with cheating. Maybe you don't want to leave the relationship. You have found out that the man is cheating, but you just find it so hard to leave the relationship because you don't want to start over. So as the man continues to cheat, you continue to chip away at your reservations just so that you can accommodate him. If him go out and come in late and you quarrel, he might go quarrel and say, oh, him can't even get to go nowhere. Just go with him friend them, or him just go. He find something to tell you. That's where he went. And if you know the truth but you fall for the lie, it is like you compromising and handing over pieces of yourself to this person each and every time. And before you know it, none of your principles is left. Not one. You have essentially handed them all over to this individual. And this can go for both women and men.
So when you go into a relationship and you stand up on your feet and say, no, sir, no, ma'am, you will not do that. You will not leave this house and not say where you are going. And then all ass come up in here 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know where you are. And then you come to start an argument to say, I'm all up in your business. You don't have no freedom. No, ma'am. No, sir. That's not going to happen. You give that person one chance. As soon as they violate those principles, you don't give them second chances and third chances and fourth chances, because at this point, after you're giving them 3 and 4 and 5 chances, now you come in like a little twig. You're weak as a flea. Because the person see that no matter what they come with, you are willing to compromise. And once you are willing to compromise so much that you lose your own principles, that relationship isn't worth it anymore. Mm-hmm. I can't with you, no, Josie. My back big and bright, so that's why you do to me what you're doing to me. OMG. You can't do that to me, Joe. If you do that to me, don't do that to me, man. But I am here, I will take it. I will take it with a grain of salt or two. Okay? Yes. So what I'm trying to say to y'all is the red flags are always there in your relationship. And most times the things that you call red flags, a lot of time all of us have the same red flags, I just want to make that clear. We don't always have the same red flags. Because something that could be a red flag to me would be something that I would abhor, something that I would not want to tolerate in a relationship. But you may not mind. You might want to tolerate it. That to you may just mean nothing. Some people don't mind if their boyfriend or their husband see other women. They just don't want to hear about it. They just don't want to know about it. Some people give their husbands or their boyfriends permission to see other people. And when you do that, so for me, that would be disrespectful. But for another woman, she might see it as the way for her to have a perfect relationship. She might have her reasons. I don't want to be flung around and all of these things 3-4 times a week. If my partner has a powerful, a strong sex drive and he wants to fling me around, all of us are red flag. It's actually, Joseph, every last one of us has some kind of red flag. Some kind of red flag. Because I could be the perfect partner for somebody and I'm gonna say, all right, well, yes, she have a good education, she can work, she have her own stuff. Yeah, that is fine with me. So she's good for me. Another person might look at me and say, no, sir, we don't know why she have 5 pitney, she this, she that. You understand? So everybody is not for everybody. They say every word then take a bush. Everybody is not for everybody. And what could make me be attractive to somebody would mean a red flag for others. What are they? What are the people, man? Let's go. Okay, me come back. Okay, just had to get that blob out of my nostril. Yeah. So what I was saying is that the red flag, the thing that could be a red flag for me might very well not be a red flag for you, because there are things that you might be willing to tolerate that I wouldn't be willing to tolerate. And because of that, what you are willing to tolerate, it will not bother your relationship, so you will remain happy. Because it is what you want to tolerate. Is it what your stomach can take? If what you can tolerate, if I have to deal with what you can tolerate, I would fall apart. Like I said before, some people don't mind if their partner cheat. Some people believe that that is the most disrespectful thing a partner could ever do, is to go expose themselves to another person sexually and then come back to you. Grievous. For some people, that is the ultimate betrayal. While for some people, it is not. So your love and my love is not the same love. Some people don't mind being with a partner who has children, no matter how many. No matter how many children, no matter how many daddies, it no matter to them. While others are like me, they don't turn the blacker than you if you look for them. You understand? And me meet people all the time, and they act nice and jovial and jolly and excited and stuff. And as soon as you say you have 5 kids, then turn cool like when you throw salt past meal. And you know right there and then them people are not real. They are not for you. They are not for you. They need to go find somebody who fit the relationship narrative what them have going on in their head as to how their ideal partner is supposed to look, not just to them, but to the world looking on. Because all the time, I know because of their self, and because of their self, why them not want you, is because of society. What is society going to say? What is society going to think of them? They can't deal with that. So that part of it is what bothers them, why you become not a perfect fit for them. Joseph said all of us are red flag. I may agree with Joseph, because everybody has something about them that somebody else may not like. And then you have other things about you that some people will absolutely die for. So Joseph is right. Well, we have some form of red flag, and especially after you have reached up in the age of like say 40, 50. Yeah, you have a red flag. You have pitney. You probably divorced. If you didn't get on the bandwagon early, the academic bandwagon early, you might find yourself in your 40s and 50s still struggling to find a good job, to get an education. You never know. You never know what could happen. And you could be in your 40s and not have a steady job. And for somebody, they would be willing to try with you, but then for somebody else, no, sir. What could I do with somebody at 40 years old who don't know what they want in a life yet? They don't have no set career. Then career should have been at least 15 years old. At least 15 years old at 40. And just say all the way about individual flaws taking into a relationship. However, red flags are warning signs within a relationship. Exactly. All of us have our individual flaws going in a relationship. But the red flags are the warning signs within the relationship. You are so right, Andrea. And with that, I am saying that my red flag and your red flag could be 2 different things. So what would cause your britches to roll up in a bundle might be what levels out mine. All red flags are not the same. You might say a man that is very flirtatious and likes to
give unsolicited hugs and stuff like that, and always happy and joy. To you, you might feel like, I don't want somebody like that because I'm sure he's going to cheat. And because he's such a social butterfly, I'm sure that he's probably going to be cheating on me. And you might say, no, so me don't want him. While to somebody else, the fact that he's a social butterfly and him can get around, and to them, he is the perfect match. But for you, him is a big red flag. They're gonna say, oh, that's a big red flag. Him just hug up somebody and kiss them, and him just like to be around all these women, and him, yeah, to you, that is a red flag. To another woman, he's the perfect man. You understand? So all red flags are not the same. Me tell them about the man with the cuss because his wife takes it off of the plate. That for me is a big red flag. That the man would have quarreled that his wife takes something off of the plate. And for some people, even though the man cuss and carry on, them justified. I say, oh Lord, I know nothing, man. That's a joke going all the time. I know nothing, man. Johnny, all right, yeah. While to you would be falling apart at the seams if that ever happened to you. So different people treat different situations differently. But red flags are there to warn us. Red flags are there as an indication of what is to come. When you see things with which you do not align, don't find excuse for them. Don't find excuse for them. And say, oh, I saw John Guan. Oh, I saw John Guan. I saw John Nuffy Guan. And another thing too, for mothers and their children. How to address the red flag? Andrea asked me how to address red flags. And the pervasive word that comes to mind is run. Red flags do not just disappear. They do not just go away. They do not change color in the rain. They do not get burnt out by the sun. Red flags are there as an indicator for you of what you will be asked to endure in that relationship. Do you want to endure somebody who you can't talk to? When them come home, them not say hello, them step past, them go about them business. Would you want to endure a life like that? A partner where every time you say something, them angry, them snap, rap, after you. You have to be walking on eggshells in your house. You don't know whether or not you should laugh loud, whether or not you feel. You don't know what to do. It's like you are in prison. And you are in a relationship with somebody in your house and you cannot speak. You just walk around and tiptoe around the house because if you ever put your foot flat on the ground, your partner gets so mad and start cuss and carry on. And mad people, them if you go live at a mad house. The man not supposed to subject themselves to those kinds of things. All because you want to say you have a man? No, sir. Red flags. First time. This is what I believe. A conversation. Honey, I noticed that when we were at the restaurant this evening, I took the piece of chicken, how you were behaving. Is that how you behave with somebody you claim to love? Let them give you an explanation. Let them give you an explanation. Before you tell them, well, if this is how you're going to behave and this is how you were raised and I cannot deal with it. And because I cannot deal with it today, I will not be able to deal with it tomorrow or the next day. So in that same breath, we're going to call it a day. Yeah, we're going to call it a day. You go your ways and I go mine. It's as simple as that. People nowadays are going to talk foolishness, but them no want to start over. Starting over was made to do. So don't be afraid of it. Start over. All the way over. If you have to go find somebody else, you find somebody. If you don't want to be with anybody, don't be with anybody. Nobody's going to fight you or force you to be with somebody. Nobody's going to hold you at ransom to be with somebody. You don't have to be with nobody. You don't have to. Some people acting as though being single is a curse. Being single is a blessing. I know that we were not made to be alone. I know that. We were not made to be alone. Men was made for women, women was made for men. We were made to be together. We were made to be together, get together, um, continue with life, making babies. That's what we were made for. To continue to create life so that the generations of human beings can continue. That's what we were made for. But the way how life is and the way things were structured then is that everybody understood the expectations of them. Everybody understood the expectations and nobody wanted to deviate from the expectations that were set for them. So relationships back then seemed like everybody wanted them to work because society encouraged the relationships to work. Nowadays, society encourage you to run. Society encourage you to leave. So Andrea, whenever you see red flag, you address them. First, you have a conversation, and if the behavior persists and it will make you miserable and it's making you uncomfortable and it is making you feel like your life is moving in reverse rather than forward, it is time to go start over. Start all the way over. There's no reason why anybody in this world is supposed to live unhappy because of another human being. What if he says this is not about love, this is about table manners? I didn't grow like that. You have a great point. You have a great point, card. All right. So me and my husband were on the table and I decided to take a piece of whatever is on this plate. And he says, it's not about love, it's about table manners. You're not supposed to take some of a people's plate. It could be the way he says it and what he does in the process. You understand? It could be the way he says it. And even in the case I talk about table manners, when it comes to your spouse, there should be so much love and affection between you two. Who cares about table manners? You're not eating off of a stranger's plate. When it's one on a bed and you're off of each other's plate, come on now. That's your spouse. Yes. That's your spouse. What if you want to taste something that they're eating? I don't see nothing wrong with that. So even if he's going to come up and say, oh, it is table manners, that might just be a little affront for him being rotten and mean to you. Because if me love somebody, I'm me willing to share everything with that person. What's so hard in a sharing one little piece of something on the pan plate, piece of chicken, piece of dumpling, piece of whatever? Nothing is wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all, in my humble view. Nothing is wrong with that. If the man get up and start carry on like mad smaddy and a cuss and a say where you're taking piece of chicken out and plate for, then we have a big problem. We have a big problem. And I'm not gonna stay there with you with that problem. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. You're not gonna disrespect me and shame me like that in the middle of the street and then expect me to do what again? To do what again? Oh, oh, okay, okay. Mm-mm, not doing it. Like the card say, that way he turn it on you exactly, exactly. Card say like a narcissist too perfect. That's the way how a narcissist does. And then find the littlest thing is like the socks on the floor, the littlest, the most minute thing, and they make a big deal out of it. That things are you in a church or are you cut Jesus slippers? Trust me, I tell you. Yes, that's exactly what the narcissist do. The narcissist grab you right where he wants you. Mhm. You have to determine what you want and do not settle. The day you settle in a relationship, you turn drugs. You turn drugs. You ever see a mix on sugar and water and a whole heap of a little particles left in there? Yeah, just like that. Oh boy, I tell you, that's exactly what the narcissist does. No, Lord. How this a call me this time of the night? No, Lord, the beautiful people. All right, God say it's never about the socks or the toilet seat. Exactly. Exactly. It's never about the socks or the toilet seat. It's always something deeper. Them want you to quarrel so that they can left the house and go back on the street and say them leave because you wouldn't shut up because you're too miserable. Sir. These people are not easy, let me tell you. They think they're funny. I Sam, let me see what card today. So, oh, it's never about. Okay. Well, Ay, God, Mr. God, if you ever know, say, Sarah, Trev, Sarah Davis, I'm just you mash up. What mash you up now, my love? What mash you up? No make nobody are not mash you up. No what are they? When me have so much I like them on. No what are them turn on some of them lights here. Alright, me come back. Mr. God, Me the right ear so. I me never know say me drop asleep, you know. Me the right ear so. Me the right ear say I talk to no. And brother, look like his sleep drop me. What happened to you? What you mean by your mash up? What do you? Were you drinking? Me not think so. Come me not think you drink. Oh, me not like that. Me not like that. Me hope you feel better. Don't forget to drink up your herbs and all those good things. I thought I was getting over it, but it came back worse than at first. Oh, really? Just make sure you're not the big C, you know. Just make sure not the big C, cause me hear say the big C start go round again. Me hear say enough people are get the big C again. Oh, I ate Lord Jesus. Uh-uh. That not good. Me hear a whole heap of people say them a whole heap of people start to recatch the big C. Guys, you don't have to take care of yourself. You don't have to drink up on a bush, you know. Mm. You don't have to drink up on a bush. You can't allow yourself out, make yourself be vulnerable. So, Trev, this time, I don't know. I gotta be honest. Cause this not nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's no good. I hope you feel better, my brother. You have to get your herbs and whatever, you know. You have to get your herbs and drink them up to make yourself feel better. I'm super people keep on asking them a catch you again. Them a catch you again. They were hospitalized first time, now they were hospitalized again. Some of them know if they might try to throw something over the inner the ear or whatever. I don't know, yeah, man. My voice even gone, what's up, big me? Oh my god, that not good. That not good at all. I will get laryngitis. And not again. You barely can talk good. Oh. Oh. You barely can talk. Oh, that's sad. You have to mix up some lime. Mix up some lime juice with ginger and gargle your throat. Gargle your throat, and that's supposed to make you feel better. Something like that, I don't know. Well, you feel mix up the lime and stuff together. Your girl Lala is in the place. Hey Lala, what's up? Oh, you know what? I'm going to hospital. You don't have to go to hospital, you know. You can't stay home and care for yourself if you don't want to go. But you know how you feel, so you must know if it is warranted to go to the hospital. And if it is, you bring yourself there. And if it is not, well, you know how to take care of yourself. So make up your mind. Thank you, Lala. Lala, what's up? Yes, only lime and ginger, you hear? Turmeric, moringa, yes, them they are good stuff. Turmeric, moringa. I am doing great, my dear Lala. I am doing great. A long time I don't see your channel, you know, Lala. The last time I saw you was showing off your lovely garden. With all those good things where you have in your garden. Alright. etc. Yeah, that's Lala, I am just here. I am here talking about how to identify and how to identify the red flags and how to stay away from them and how to run away and leave a relationship that is wrought with red flags. Be able to identify them, and once you identify them, you act on it. Because you know what something I learned? When you be with it all these older people, they not change their ways, you know? They not change their ways. So you may as well just leave it be. But they not change their ways. They still are their ways. No, but I mean, jump in a one thread, so I guess I never talk to for 1 hour. It's either 1 hour and 15 minutes, and even though it is just after 9 o'clock, to me it could have very well been 12 o'clock. Trust me, it could have very well been 12 o'clock because you can't go wrong with turmeric, garlic, ginger, red onion, cayenne pepper, and lemon. And if you have truffle, drop me a few orange juice. Look at that from that banana. Thank you for that, Tara. And that's all in the website. Me just happy. You're gonna sleep again. No, sir. Where's Angie? Angie's cooking and spree. I like that. I'm gonna say Angie, Similar writer, so David put hold on there. Hold on there, now make me call up on the other phone. Cause so I don't know what they go on there, so. Well, Angie, me glad to see say you're alive and well. Glad to see that you are alive and well, my love. What you say? You're gonna sleep again, Trip. Listen, I sleep, me I go sleep at now 9:30. We've been here for almost 1.5 hours. And certainly I am going to, and just if you can drop me a link. Of course, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Yeah. So so the live is almost coming to an end. I think me talk enough about these red flags and on not take it. Cause the more me talk about the red flag, the more me see people online falling victim. And I don't know why I don't have to fall victim when all the information is out there. All the information is out there. And on still a fall victim. I saw. We are all vulnerable. It is quite possible that any of us can fall into the trap that a narcissist will set. Because when a narcissist set them trap, they go all out to set the trap. All out. And you have to be very, very strong and very determined and setting in your ways for not falling into them traps. Because the traps will be set all day long. But there's a word to the wise, and a word to the wise should be sufficient. Red flags in relationships do not just pop up one day. You understand? They are there for a reason. So you must pay attention, determine from the beginning what kind of relationship you want. And if you start dating somebody and they're not able to fulfill those desires of yours, that is the time to run. And don't be afraid to run. All right? That's why I'm going to end the live tonight. I'm telling you, do not be afraid to run. Leave the relationship. If you have to start over, start over. And if you be by yourself, be by yourself. And love being by yourself. But that's where the live going to end tonight, my friends. When we come back tomorrow morning, we come back with the reading of the Bible tomorrow morning. And that's going to be it from me for tonight. For the rest of the night, guys, I want to say good night to you all. Have yourselves a great, great, great night, because Auntie Trevor go sleep right now. All right, so I will see you all first thing in the morning. Until next time, this is Treb from Treb Sense, where your journey matters. Joe, me gonna sleep, because me hear them really a dance. So me go sleep. I will talk to you all again first thing in the morning. Right, Sister Angie? Yes. And anytime you see me having my live, Sister Angie, you can always feel free to pop on in. Feel free if it's your link you want to drop. Yeah, that's fine with me. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, so that you can get some additional support. All right. All right, guys, and that's it. That's it from me for tonight. I will see you all first thing in the morning. Yes, Andrea, I'm gonna try to sleep well because trust me, my eyes are already closing. I'm sure to hear me eye them are closed. I'm sure to hear me eye them are closed like one elevator. So I will see you all tomorrow morning, guys. Have yourselves a great night, everybody, and thanks to you all for coming into this short live tonight. We will see each other again tomorrow. Good night.